Iran that is busy making pretty important decisions right now. Could you just tell us a little bit about who they are and what the kind of things they'll be considering?
So this group, which is consisted of 3 people at the moment: a president, a member of the Guardian Council, and a member of Assembly of Experts as well, and the head of judiciary. But this is just an interim group, and it's not going to last. And the Assembly of Experts, which is a powerful clerical group, is going to appoint the new supreme leader. And the supreme leader is not appointed by the direct vote of people, and that is a process that will go on to be appointed.
And we have any idea about how long that could take? We've heard about a couple of days, or do we know?
Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has told Al Jazeera that it's going to take maybe like a day or 2, but we don't know if the decision is going to be that fast. But with the process of everything happening in the country so rapidly, it could happen.
Okay, let's try and get to the bottom of what's actually happening on ordinary people around, which we know is very difficult. We always have to give the caveat, of course, communications is very difficult. But what is your assessment of how all these strikes are going down with ordinary Iranians?
It's very difficult right now to get in touch with people inside the country. Some are connected to Starlink, which is satellite internet, and they have been sending some information outside the country about what's going on. Some have been celebrating the strikes. You know, back in Jan and in December, when the protests started in Iran, the US President Donald Trump said help is on the way to the protesters. And now some are seeing this as the promise being. But at the same time, some of them have said, some of them who are in touch with me, to Starlink, have said that they don't want the US to make another deal with Iran. They don't want them to make a nuclear deal. At the same time, we have the pro-establishment people who have been mourning after the death of Supreme Leader. Some of them had been in support of the strikes to show Iran's might. But at the same time, as the war goes on and on, maybe the opinion of people might change, and maybe we'll see a process in it. Like the 12-day war, when I was talking to people back then, it was so different. At the beginning, when they saw that there were limited strikes, they were happy. And when the strikes got bigger and bigger, some people changed their opinion.
Interesting. So if that intensity continues, then that could change things. And also, we've had no indication so far of big internal powerful groups, IRGC, different military groups, police, have any intention, as far as we know, of switching, effectively defecting against the regime.
We haven't seen any evidence of defecting, although Reza Pahlavi, who is the main opposition outside Iran at the moment, son of Iran's last monarch, who was exiled after the revolution in 1979, he has asked the police, the commanders, everyone to defect, but we have not seen any evidence of anyone defecting at the moment.
And just in terms of, obviously, we don't have things like opinion polls, clearly. And so has there been, before these strikes, rough guess on just how much support the regime has amongst the wider population within Iran?
We don't know, as you said. It's not easy to know. And right now, at the moment, because of the limited access that we have as well, and also the situation in Iran, the internet situation in Iran, and the fact that BBC Persian journalists cannot go freely inside Iran to report, it makes everything so difficult to know how much of a base they have. But we know about the protests recently that they were met with crackdown and thousands of those protests.
Okay, Goncha, we really appreciate your efforts, and we know you're keeping in touch with people on the ground there as much as possible. But of course, it's a hugely difficult logistical operation. Right, we'll have plenty more reaction. Do stay with us here. For the moment, though, I'm Lewis Vaughan-Jones. This is BBC News. So if you just